Hey guys, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. All right, this is section 3. We're talking about square roots, and we're gonna, section 3 is operations with square roots. So that would be where we're gonna multiply, add, and subtract, that kind of thing with our square roots. Okay, so I picked a few examples, and we are gonna be in your exercises on page 622. And I actually picked number 14 to start with. I'm just going to work like kind of one of each type. The easiest ones are like number 14. If you are adding two square roots, it's just like adding anything else. They have to be like terms. So like on this one, these are considered like terms because they're both square root of 5. So all you do is just add the outside numbers. 7 plus 4 is 11 square root of 5. And that's all you do. You don't add the square root of 5. It just stays square root of 5. It's kind of like doing 7x plus 4x, you get 11x. You know, it's the same situation. So that's it. Like, that's the answer to that one. That's all you do. So those are really easy. It's a little more difficult when you have one like number 16. Those are not like terms, obviously. Square root of 5 is not the same as square root of 20. So we're going to have to break down this square root of 20. So, you know, the 3 square root of 5, it's completely simplified. There's nothing to do with it. So it just continues to kind of be brought down from step to step. But I am going to simplify the square root of 20. 20 breaks down into the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. Okay? Well, the square root of 4, obviously, is 2. So that's actually 2 times 2 times square root of 5, which is 4 square root of 5. Okay, well, now we're in business. Now we have two, like terms there. So 3 minus 4 is negative 1 square root of 5. And that's your answer. So, if they're not like terms, try to break them down and see if you can possibly get them to be like terms. That's kind of your goal. Okay, and then I'm going to work one like number 20 where we're going to have to do the distributive property. So, when you're adding and subtracting, they have to be like terms to be able to add and subtract. When you're multiplying, they do not have to be like terms. And it's just like that. That's how multiplying is when you have x's. You can multiply anything you want. They don't have to be alike. So I can multiply square root of 6 times square root of 10, even though they're not alike. It's okay if you're multiplying. So square root of 6 times 2 square root of 10. That's 2 square root of 60. You just do the 6 times 10. That gives you square root of 60. Then you do square root of 6 times, you do your distributive property. Square root of 6 times 3 square root of 2. That would be 3 square root of 12. 6 times 2 gives you 12. Okay, so you end up with 2 square root of 60 plus 3 square root of 12. Obviously, neither one of those are like terms, and they can actually both be simplified down. I broke square root of 60 into square root of 4 times square root of 15, and then I just worked from there. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4, square root of 15. I broke down 12 into 4 times 3. Square root of 4 is 2. So that ends up giving me 3 times 2. That's 6 square root of 3. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to get those down to where they are like terms. The square root of 15 and square root of 3 are still not alike. So you cannot add them together. That's all you can do. Like, you have to stop right there. So sometimes, that's okay. If you can't get it to get them to be alike, you just have to work as far as you can and do as much as you can do. And you can see I've got the answers here. You can see that's the right answer. Okay? All right, so that we're just going to stick to problems like that where you add like terms and subtract like terms. You add and subtract ones that are not alike, and then some where we have to multiply. So that should get you through section 10-3. All right, hope that helps.